And you're the camera woman.
The flip camera woman, yes.
Right. Okay. I know he wants you to videotape, so
yeah.
What I'm gonna do?
Just.
You know what? So I don't get in front of you, because I need to get shots really close.
Of course.
I want you to be in front of me.
Okay.
Okay? Because I can play around with the camera.
Right. You can Photoshop me.
You know what I'm saying?
Out. I got you.
And with me coming out in there, it's not going to be a nice picture.
No.
You don't want. We'll work on it.
We'll work it out.
I'm sure you want to get the.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Get closer. Stand next to it.
All these pins, I can make it kind of stay down.
You can do a signal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Get a picture of them.
You ready? You guys ready? Yes. Okay, beautiful. Well, we're gathered here today to celebrate the love that you, Rashad and Renita, have for each other, and to witness your decision to journey forward in your lives as husband and wife. It is your love that has brought us here today. This day signifies that you have chosen to build your future together. Through the sacred vows of marriage, you're saying that who you are and who you want to be can best be achieved through this union. For those of us blessed by a true partnership of love, we feel safe in the presence of our loved one. There's no need to hide any part of ourselves for fear of being judged or rejected. We can just be together from moment to moment, believing that those moments will thread together into eternity. As companions in your day-to-day lives, you take pleasure in sharing your time, thoughts, and feelings. You delight in reporting on your separate adventures in the world. These become the rhythm of life between devoted partners as they build their life together. So let your hearts be truly safe and at home with each other. Be generous in expressing your love. Be open to receive love from each other. Be flexible and forgiving with each other. Share the gifts of your friendship, humor, vulnerability, sensitivity, kindness, and silliness. Learn not to lose yourselves in one another, but rather to walk side by side, heading in the same direction. Remember that your relationship is ever alive and changing, and that your love is a miracle, always inviting you to grow, to learn, to blossom, and to expand. Treat it as the precious blessing that it is. And as with all of life, marriage is an endless presentation of choices, an active process of loving each other. You keep your love alive through the decisions you make moment by moment. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions each day will determine what kind of marriage you create. Each choice results in either more closeness or more separation. Choose that closeness, Rashad and Renita, every chance that you get. And in the hardest of times, always remember to reach for the goodness inside yourselves and each other. Let your relationship be a catalyst that transforms you into the expression of your highest self. Love gives the deepest meaning to our lives. It is our highest calling, our greatest purpose, and our finest achievement. May your love grow deeper and sweeter with each passing year. So we come now to the vows, and we're going to face each other in both hands. And Rashad, I believe you're going to go first, and you have your own vows.
Ideally, those things are supposed to take to marriage. This will always work out well. For me, it did. We met in 05, for whatever reason, it didn't work out right away. We became friends, and not friends with benefits or from ulterior motives, but genuine friends. And we talked via email about everything from each other's relationships to just about everything. And we had a genuine bond. And I saw you one day when I was out on a date with another woman, and I I completely ignored her and talked to you and your friend. And as we were talking, I wondered if this was something more. But I didn't want to ruin the friendship that we had, so I kept along the path. And then, as you know, I had a fire where I lost everything. And I remember getting an email from you, and you asked me, did I need anything? And I was like, okay, and I said yes. And then you said you would bring headphones over, and it was supposed to be you just dropping off headphones, but it felt like much more than that. And we both knew it was, but we both chose to be stupid and act like it wasn't. And from that point, it was much more than just a friendship. So I'm sitting here getting ready to be your husband, and I have to obey and do all the things that husbands do. It's not a big deal for me because I've been there. You're a friend. I loved you. I set you free. You came back. I can't get free.
Your turn.
Rashad, today I stand here before God and give myself to you. I am honored, humble, and happy to join you in this journey of life and love together as husband and wife. In the time that we've been with each other, you've become truly my best friend. From nearly the beginning of our courtship, you vowed to woo me and stated boldly then you were going to make me your wife. Check and check. I remember in the beginning finding it creepy that you would watch me sleep. Now, since knowing you and loving you, I find it a little less creepy, even endearing. What would these vows be without an awesome quote? Love believes what cannot be possible, and then love makes it happen. Rashad, quite simply, you are my partner, my biggest supporter, my heart, my love. You are my heir. And I'd like to read a scripture from 1 Corinthians 13. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. For our knowledge is imperfect, and our prophecy is imperfect. But when the perfect comes, the imperfect will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I gave up childish ways. I'm a woman, obviously. For now, we see in the mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall understand fully, even as I have been fully understood. So faith, hope, love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love.
And wedding rings are a symbolic reminder of the unbroken circle of a beautiful love. May the seamless circle of your wedding rings become the symbol of your endless love. Press the rings. Rashad, very good. Rock for me to
Which one goes first?
You're going to put hers on first. Okay. So you're going to place a ring on her finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
May this ring encircle your finger
May this ring encircle your finger
as my love encircles your heart.
as my love encircles your heart.
And Renita, you're going to take Rashad's ring and placing it on his finger, repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
May this ring encircle your finger
May this ring encircle your finger
as my love encircles your heart.
as my love encircles your heart.
And today you take that very special step of consecrating the very special relationship you have been building. And in this step you change forever the direction of your individual life paths. Today you begin your journey together, weaving the strands of your different lives into a strong thread that will be your guide, no matter how stimulating or strenuous your common path. Take time, even in the midst of the excitement of these days. Take time to acknowledge the blessing that you have been given. For love such as yours does not count to every person, nor does it make itself known every day. Cherish the blessing that is your love. Honor the gift that is the trust you show one for the other, as you literally place your life into your loved one's hands. I pray that as your marriage unfolds, you will come to each day with love and devotion in your hearts. That laughter and joy will always reside in your home. May you live with quiet grace and gentle faith. Your home blessed with wide-flung doors to welcome family and friends. That the love you build together may be shared with the wider world. And above all, I pray that at the end of life's journey, you will look at one another and know that you have loved deeply, cared fully, and grown wise in the soft light of God's love. And Rashad and Renita, in so much as the two of you have agreed to come together in matrimony, have promised your love to each other by these vows, the giving of these rings, and the joining of your hands, I now declare you to be husband and wife, and you may now kiss.
How many guests are you with?
Y'all's married now.
On this side,
I know, isn't it around them, not in front of them? Yeah, no, you're around. So you can see their...
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, here we go. Big smile, don't let some teeth. Hold it, one more. 1, 2, 3, smile.
Can we get a pom-pom shot? Pom-pom shot. Woo! Oops.